Alright, folks, welcome to Growth Arc, the place we unfold stories of companies around the world, uncover their growth secrets, and reveal that one X factor that got them to success. Today, we are diving deep into a company that bottled nostalgia, challenged chains, and completely redefined a forgotten segment. A company that dared to ask, what if we brought back the taste of our childhood? This is the story of a company that didn't just manage to survive, but thrive market dominated by global giants. I'm talking about Beverage. A key question that arises is how a company operating in a seemingly niche segment achieved such a feat, particularly in its ability to reduce losses by nearly 50% in financial year 24, while simultaneously growing revenue by 16%. The financial turnaround warrants a detailed examination. The video will be broken down into 6 different sections, and subparts of what each section contains are displayed on the screen. So let's directly deep down into the case study of Paperboat.
बचपन की यादों को फिर से बहाओ बड़ी चटपटी है ये फिर से पिलाओ
Arm rests from Paperboat, drinks and memories.
Anar from Paperboat, Drinks and Memories.
Paperboat operates under Hector Beverages Private Limited, which was founded in 2009 by a visionary team of 4 friends: Neeraj Kakkar, Neeraj Biani, James Nuttall, and Suhas Mishra. What's fascinating is that co-founders Neeraj Kakkar and Neeraj Biani even brought extensive experience from their previous roles as executives at Coca-Cola India. From the insights they had of that industry, they could have competed against big giants, but they had different plans. Their pivotal moment came in 2012 when co-founder James Nuttall found it difficult to find hygienically produced Aam Panna for his American guests. The simple observation revealed a massive, untapped market gap for safely packaged traditional Indian drinks. Paperboat officially launched in August 2013, initially with just 2 flavors, Aam and Jaljeera, now have their primary focus on traditional Indian beverages. Presenting over 20 distinct flavors today, from Aam Panna to Kokum and seasonal offerings like Tandai, their unwavering commitment to quality, preservative-free products and natural ingredients directly appeals to the growing segment of health-conscious consumers. The Indian beverage market, valued at a massive INR 1.37 trillion in 2023 and projected to hit INR 2.1 trillion by 2029, was dominated by giants like Coca-Cola. But Paperboat saw a significant void. No organized, branded, hygienic and conveniently packaged traditional Indian drinks. The organized market for ethnic beverages was substantial, estimated between $200 million to $250 million. But the organized segment accounted for a mere 1%. Instead of fighting giants, Paperboat consciously adopted a strategy known as Blue Ocean Strategy. They didn't just launch a new brand, they effectively created an entirely new market category for branded, packaged, traditional Indian drinks. By being the first, they secured a significant first-mover advantage, setting market standards and cultivating a strong brand identity without immediate, intense, price-based competition from big players. The strategic positioning allowed them to command a premium price for their products, but was creating a new category enough to attract serious investment and begin a profitable journey? Let's dive into the financial currents that powered Paperboat's voyage, uncovering some impressive shifts in their bottom line. Paperboat's financial journey is a compelling narrative of aggressive growth coupled with a recent strategic drive towards profitability. Let's look at the numbers. In FY19, their revenue was around 195 crores. By FY22, it jumped to 330 crores. And for the latest reported fiscal year, FY24, their operating revenue soared to 585 crores, representing a robust 16% year-on-year growth from 504 crore in FY23. When factoring in interest income, the total revenue for FY24 reached 595 crore. But growth often comes with costs, especially for a startup backed by $185 million in total funding across 24 rounds. While they were building scale, Paperboat was also managing losses. In FY23, the loss was about 90.5 crores. However, for FY24, they significantly trimmed their losses by a remarkable 48% to 47 crores. This marks a substantial improvement, showcasing a pivotal shift towards more efficient growth. Their EBITDA margin for FY24 stood at minus 5.63%. While still negative, this signifies progress for a rapidly scaling brand investing heavily in market penetration. In fact, in FY24, Paperboat spent 1.1 rupee to earn a rupee of operating revenue, indicating a significant improvement in unit economics and bringing the company closer to breaking even. This drastic reduction in losses alongside healthy revenue growth signals a deliberate strategic reorientation towards operational efficiency and cost optimization. For a company with a dominant 86.51% institutional ownership, demonstrating this clear trajectory towards profitability is paramount. It tells investors Paperboat is maturing beyond a pure growth at all costs phase. So they're growing, they're cutting losses. But how exactly did a company selling traditional drinks achieve such massive operational scaling? Get ready because we are about to unveil the clever strategies that allow Paperboat to literally manufacture millions of pouches a day. Building a business on nostalgia sounds sweet, but scaling it is the hard part. That's where the real operational genius comes in. Paperboat operates two primary manufacturing facilities, one in Manesar and another one in Mysuru. They've achieved a remarkable ramp up. The Manesar facility initially produced 80 doi packs per minute. With the establishment of the Mysuru plant, their collective capacity has surged to an astounding 400 doi packs per minute. This translates to over 10 million standee pouches daily, showcasing their capability to meet increasing demand. Their distribution strategy is equally robust. They employ a sophisticated multi-channel network including traditional retail stores, modern trade chains, and a strong online presence through grocery applications like Amazon. They've even strategically targeted institutional sales with products served on airlines such as Indigo and Jet Airways, in coffee chains like Barista, and in hotels. A crucial strategic partnership was forged with Indonesian Foods, the manufacturers of top ramen noodles. This allows Paperboat to leverage Indonesia's extensive distribution network for deeper penetration into Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities. This collaboration is so vital that it's projected to contribute 60% of Paperboat's business in the future. Beyond India, they've expanded internationally, specifically targeting Indian communities in regions such as United States, Canada, and the Middle East. An often overlooked secret to their scaling is strategic outsourcing. A substantial 52% of Paperboat's operating revenue in FY24 originated from products manufactured by third parties. This high reliance on external manufacturing allows them to rapidly scale and meet demand without incurring massive capital expenditure, reducing fixed costs and improving their bottom line. It's a flexible model that provides agility to adapt to regional and seasonal peaks. And finally, their distinctive packaging represents a masterclass in blending functionality with brand identity. The doi pack, those pear-shaped, flexible stand-up pouches, isn't just practical, it's visually distinctive, featuring playful illustrations and quirky messages. This packaging itself transforms into a storytelling element. So they built an incredible operational machine. But what's the secret sauce? What's that one intangible element that truly sets Paperboat apart from competitors, allowing them to charge a premium and build an unshakable connection with their audience? Brace yourselves because this is their ultimate X factor. Now, many companies sell drinks, many try to be healthy, but what truly sets Paperboat apart? Their X factor isn't just about one thing, but a powerful mixture of three elements: uncompromising authenticity, brilliant packaging innovation, and unparalleled emotional storytelling. The core of Paperboat's unique competitive advantage lies in its profound connection to the nostalgia economy. Their iconic tagline, Drinks and Memories, perfectly encapsulates this philosophy. They don't just sell a beverage, they are selling a feeling, a connection to a simpler past. They meticulously curate recipes that genuinely mirror homemade drinks, ensuring authenticity in every sip. This dedication is underscored by the fact that it takes approximately 18 months to develop each new flavor. They source ingredients from where they are best grown globally, specifically mangoes, pomegranates from California, and lemons from Europe. Their unwavering focus on natural ingredients, the absence of preservatives, and maintaining high quality fundamentally differentiate them from generic, artificial, or mass produced offerings in the market. Remember that toy pack we talked about? The pear shaped flexible pouches were a game changer. They are lightweight, portable, and visually distinctive, featuring playful illustrations. This packaging itself transformed into a new story altogether, fostering curiosity and anticipation. Paperboat understood that their product wasn't about thirst quenching, it was about emotion. Their marketing campaigns like #FloatAboat encouraged user generated content and invited fans to share their childhood memories. These narratives forge deep emotional connections, cultivating brand loyalty and turning customers into brand advocates. Paperboard products are priced at a significant premium, approximately 20% higher than many competitors, making them among the most expensive per single serving in their category. Yet, despite this price disadvantage and direct competition from giants launching similar ethnic drinks at lower price points, Paperboard sustained its revenue growth and maintains a dominant position within the organized ethnic beverage segment. This isn't just about the product, it's about the emotional moat they have built. Paperboat is not merely selling a drink, it is selling an experience and an emotion. This emotional connection creates a deep brand loyalty and a willingness among consumers to pay a premium price. Because the value extends beyond the physical product to an intangible, deeply personal, and culturally resonant experience. This emotional moat is powerful, but even the strongest ships face rough waters. Can Paperboat maintain its authenticity while expanding to the masses? We are about to explore the critical challenges that could define Paperboat's long-term trajectory. While Paperboat's journey is inspiring, it hasn't been without challenges. Paperboat products are notably more expensive, around a 20% premium. While this supports their quality perception, experts suggest it could hinder growth and limit scale in a price-sensitive market like India. The target audience is explicitly defined as upper middle and middle class families rather than the 5 rupee consumers. As highlighted by its co-founders, this is arguably their most significant operational challenge. The company sources diverse ingredients from an extensive network spanning 16 states in India and 11 to 12 countries globally, ensuring consistent availability, competitive pricing, and unwavering quality at scale is a persistent struggle. For example, they faced an inability to launch kanji, a traditional drink, despite 3 years of effort, due to the inconsistent availability of specific ingredients like purple carrots. This shows how commitment to authenticity can directly constrain product expansion. Despite successfully creating its own niche, Paperboat faces formidable competition from global beverage giants like PepsiCo and Coca-Cola, as well as strong Indian players such as Dabur India and Parle Agro. These large competitors have not remained passive. They have actively attempted to counter Paperboat's success by launching similar ethnic drinks, often at low price points, exemplified by Dabur's Hajmola Yudli brand. Industry experts caution that Paperboat's initial differentiation advantages are being usurped by others. However, Paperboat asserts that their true intellectual property lies not merely in the traditional recipes, but in their strong brand, consistent product qualities, and unique processes. This reveals a fundamental tension, the very strength that defines Paperboat, its unwavering authenticity, which creates its most significant operational hurdle in achieving mass market scale. As they aim for deeper market penetration, this tension will inevitably intensify. This could force difficult choices, either compromise on ingredient sourcing, which could dilute their core value proposition, or accept slower growth and higher costs. The strategic shift towards 52% trade manufacturing might be a response to this, but it introduces the crucial need for rigorous quality control over third-party partners to prevent brand dilution. So can they walk this tightrope of authenticity and mass appeal? The future of Paperboat and perhaps the entire ethnic beverage segment hinges on how they tackle these challenges. Let's look into the crystal ball and see what's next for this fascinating company. Paperboat's journey through the Indian beverage market provides a compelling case study. The company dared to create its own category, a blue ocean, by leveraging the powerful emotion of nostalgia and an unwavering commitment to authentic and healthy products. It has demonstrated impressive financial discipline, significantly reducing losses by nearly 50% while maintaining robust revenue growth. Furthermore, Paperboat has built a formidable scaling engine through strategic partnership, innovative packaging, and better operational choices, such as leveraging third-party manufacturing. The market tailwinds are strong for Paperboat. The Indian non-alcoholic beverage market is projected to reach a staggering INR 2.1 trillion by 2029, expanding at a healthy compound annual growth rate of approximately 7.06%. Even more promising, the functional beverages market, a segment with which Paperboat's healthy natural drinks align, is expected to grow at an even faster growth rate of around 11.3%, reaching $16.25 billion by 2033. Paperboat is exceptionally well positioned to capture a significant share of this growth. The company has clear expansion plans, aiming for deeper penetration into metro cities as well as Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities. Its commitment to continuous product innovation with a pipeline of new flavors suggests that the company is not resting on its current conditions. Given these massive market trends, Paperboat's strategic move towards profitability and its unique emotional connection with consumers, the company appears set for continued growth. However, the inherent challenges of scaling authenticity and navigating intense competition will remain critical factors in its long-term trajectory. What do you think is next for Paperboat? Will they expand further into food products? Or perhaps venture into even more niche regional beverages? Just let me know in the comments. This is just the first deep dive on Growth Arc. If you loved breaking down Paperboat's business, hit that like button. Subscribe for more in-depth analysis of world's most exciting companies and ring the bell icon so that you don't miss our next videos. Next time, we are dissecting a company that's changing the game in sustainable fashion. And trust me, their X factor will blow your mind. Until then, keep analyzing, keep growing, and keep an eye on those hidden gems.